Hey everybody, Chad Wesley Smith here for Juggernaut Training Systems. Today we're going to be taking a look at a tempo session, an aerobic capacity session for three-time black belt Jiu-Jitsu world champion Otavio Sousa. Before we get into that, make sure that you hit the like button, that you subscribe to the channel. So today Otavio is going through just a simple tempo session where we're mixing the rower together with some light body weight exercises. This is to serve a couple purposes. One, improving his aerobic capacity. Aerobic capacity, hugely important in jiu-jitsu success, both how good your gas tank is during the course of one match, also your ability to recover between matches, how it's going to affect how much you can train and how well you recover between sparring sessions in training and between training sessions. It needs to be done at the proper intensity. So sort of a simple overview of how to construct one of these sessions is you want to take a cyclical aerobic activity. Otavio is using the rower. We'll often use the exercise bike, jump rope. You can do it with running, with swimming. You could even get into doing it with jiu-jitsu drilling, like toreando passing, or stuff like bear crawl and shrimp up and down the mat, the things that you might typically do in a warm-up. And we're interspersing that with some low-level exercises. Otavio is using push-ups, ring rows, ab wheel, med ball Russian twists, and then the iron neck. But you can really choose anything that you need in there. Corrective exercises like dead bugs and bird dogs are great options. All kind of different ab work, whether it's ab wheel and Russian twist like Otavio is using, if it's different plank variations, different Polyf press variations, work with the Swiss ball. Can't really go wrong. Stuff like push-ups, ring rows, different corrective exercises, rehab, prehab exercises for the shoulders, like with the crossover symmetry, whatever it may be. You just want to pick things that are sort of the smaller parts of your training. It's a great time to fit in those things that can tend to be a bit tedious. But what we're looking to do is to perform at about 70 to 75% intensity during the aerobic aerobic portion of things. So when Otavio is on the rower, we know that his best time for 500 meters is 1 minute and 32 seconds. So here he wants to keep the pace between about a minute 50 and a minute 55 pace. If he goes too fast, then it's going to cause him to build up some lactic acid and essentially make this training session too hard to perform for it to get its desired benefit, which is improving his recovery. If he goes too slow, then he's not going to get his heart rate high enough, and it's not going to develop aerobic capacity as we're looking for. So it's that sweet spot, 70 to 75% intensity. You can do that on the bike, you can do it on running. You just need to have an established baseline of like what is all out, or just simply use a heart rate monitor. And go ahead and Google how to establish your aerobic development zone, and I'll let that explain it to you, but just keeping your heart rate in that time frame. So Otavio did this for 30 minutes, and we just use a simple interval timer. He goes 45 seconds of rowing, 15 seconds to transition to the next exercise, then 45 seconds of push-ups, 15 seconds to transition back to the rower, so on and so forth, cycling through rowing exercise for 30 minutes total. 20 to 40 minutes is a good place to go with this. You can cycle this like week 1, 20 minutes, week 2, 30 minutes, week 3, 40 minutes, or 20, 25, 30, whatever is appropriately challenging for you or your athletes. Because the theme of today for Otavio is recovery, he's also going to take a little bit of a dip in the ice bath. There's a nice layer of ice on here.
Oh yeah, definitely it's colder. Like last time we have to get prepared mentally before jumping in the ice bath.
Remember, especially when you first get in and it's shocking?
Yeah, the first minute is the worst. Have to control the breathing.
Yeah, in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Let's do this. Big.
Control your breathing. Control your breathing. How many times have you trained this week?
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
How many times jiu-jitsu?
Every day.
Like,
Well, yeah,
some days twice a day, right?
Yeah,
Probably 10 sessions jiu-jitsu per week,
something like that. Yeah.
and 2 times lifting.
And this week I did 2 times like cardio.
Yeah,
Maybe do 1 more tomorrow.
yeah.
It's super tingling in my feet.
So he'll be in here about 10 minutes today. So currently Otavio trains about 10 jiu-jitsu sessions a week. That's like twice on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and once on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. With Sundays off, he adds 2 strength training sessions to that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then we try and fit in 2 or 3 more aerobic capacity tempo sessions as well. So with all that hard training that he's doing, and Pan Am's just a bit more than 2 weeks away, BJJ Stars a month after that, making sure that his body feels good and he's ready to do the hard jiu-jitsu training, the most important thing in his training, is critical. So hopping in that ice bath for 10-15 minutes at the end of the week. We're here on a Friday afternoon. He's still going to train jiu-jitsu 1 more time tonight, 1 more time tomorrow, making sure that he can get quality work done in those sessions is really important. Ice bath shouldn't be a thing that you start doing every day, because it does blunt the adaptation from the strength training a little bit by sort of artificially removing that inflammation from your muscles and not giving your body the same adaptation signals. But because he's a jiu-jitsu competitor, not a powerlifter or weightlifter, we'll use them a little bit more frequently compared to strength athletes, where we want to reserve that just for deload weeks and pre-training. When we get to the week right before Pan Am's or the week of Pan Am's for Otavio, then we might get in the ice bath twice that week, or maybe a contrast shower, just to make sure that he's feeling his absolute best on the competition mats. And for that ice bath, 10 to 15 minutes. We get it going pretty cold. He's right at like 32, 33 degrees, but anything in that 32 to high 40s is going to be appropriate for you. Ice bath can be a great tool. Make sure that you're controlling your breathing. A lot of great benefits to it. And so for the people wondering about this setup, this is just a Whirlpool chest freezer. I bought it used, Craigslist. 14.6 cubic feet is big enough even I can get in there, submerged to about the same level Otavio is. And we fill it up about 2/3 with water, plug it in overnight. You can see it gets a little bit of ice on top of it. And so that's it's like 32, 33 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty easy setup. And then, every couple days, empty it out, put some disinfectant in there, and start again. But ends up being a lot cheaper than like buying bags of ice over and over. So if you want to learn more about strength and conditioning training for jiu-jitsu competitors, click the link. It's probably up here somewhere in the corner to get our BJJ Basics of BJJ Strength and Conditioning ebook for free, and check out the Juggernaut AI Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Strength and Conditioning system and get a totally customized program just for you. You get to tell it about yourself, like your age, how long you've been lifting weights, how often you train jiu-jitsu, how often you want to lift, what belt level you are, so we know what match length you need to be ready for, a little bit about your injury history, and it's going to create a totally customized program just for you, and then it further adapts every day to the feedback that you give it. So go check that out. We've got the links up there on the end screen, down in the video info. Get your free ebook, learn how to make a good program for yourself, or if you just want us to do it for you, you can get the AI Jiu-Jitsu Strength and Conditioning system. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, share it with your teammates. Have a good day.